Okay. Well, so I one thing I like about live is that I can play music and I can play what I like and kind of talk to you and show you like how you should have fun with yourself um, as I get ready to wind down for the evening. I just wanted to do, let's see, I just wanted to do a live today just to keep it going and basically kind of talk about yesterday because yesterday was crazy. I went so many places in the Bay Area and started the day with the second graduation at UC Berkeley, which was uh, the engineers graduation. And I rode a family of three, and the graduate had an interview the day after the graduation, and his grandfather was a retired engineer teacher from the Philippines who just had a really good spirit. Really, he's happy with his life. He's happy with his family, and um, and it shows in his face. So that was really nice yesterday. And then the ride that took me from Berkeley to San Francisco was grueling because it's at the traffic hour. So anytime you're driving Lyft or Uber or any kind of taxi in traffic, it doesn't you don't make as much money, even though you might make like $40 or something. The time, if it's towards the end of the day, that's good. If you're trying to just like top yourself off before you like your last person or something. But if you want to keep moving, it will slow you down. The traffic will definitely slow you down. But once I reached his destination and was in San Francisco, I received a lot of rides, and it led me to take the Golden Gate Bridge and videotape it. So I feel like yesterday was a great day because I got so much footage being able to film while I was driving, and even like mishaps when I was driving. It's all recorded yesterday because everything's on the dash cam. So that was pretty fun. Um, so, you know, I just think that at this point in the year, we're like halfway through the year, that people really need to be honest with themselves about how far they've come at this point in the year and where they see themselves going and where they want to go. So, for example, if you look at like, man, this time last year, I did not have this fat. I was not this fat around here. I'd worked it off, right? But now, because of poor choices, I have the stomach again. And although I know how to dress to cover it up and suck in my stomach and make it look somewhat decent, someone who's uh, has more weight than I might be thinking, oh, that's nothing. You can get it off whatever. Everybody's problem is their problem, and everybody's problem is hard for them. So you might look at my problem and say, oh, that's easy. And I may look at your problem and say, oh, that's easy. But when I look at my own problem and try to get through it, I know the challenge that I have, which gives me empathy for you out there with your challenges at this time of the year. So, what I want to say to you is that despite your challenge, whatever you're going through, don't stop. You might need to pivot. This is the word of the year, I think. And pivot just means to change direction. It doesn't mean necessarily to move forward. It just means that, maybe that way isn't all the way correct. And if I just pivot, the pivot is a slight adjustment. Pivot is a slight adjustment. And think about what slight adjustments you can make right now before we hit June, and give yourself until December to see that growth. Um, uh, Even me with my stomach, because I like to eat, and there's some good food in different places where I'm driving. There's some good food, you know what I'm saying? So that I have to account for, but I went bike riding today. You try to drink lots of water, you eat vegetables. That's what I'm doing in the moment. That's my pivot, right? That's my slight adjustment, right? Not eating as many chips, not eating sweets, and drinking more water. That balance. Um, so I have been on for 6 minutes. One person came on. Thank you to that one person. I really appreciate it. So what else in terms of pivot? Um, I've been talking all year about how we need to keep our money in our pocket and make sure that we don't just give money to companies that don't support us. And that's been happening. I hear people are not shopping at Target. I hear people are not shopping at Walmart. I hear people, saying those things. But for me, I definitely have tried to braid my own hair, as I said the other day, and buy products that, like this one. This is a really, really good product. I love this product. It's really nice. This is a toothpaste by Desert Essence, and I really like Desert Essence, and you can find them in the UAE too. It's an activated charcoal toothpaste, so the toothpaste is actually black. It's actually black. Let me clean it. One moment, please. I feel like a real YouTuber. I walked away from the camera. I would never do that. That's crazy to me. That I don't know. That's a new style. New style. Only thing is that you have to clean the sink. When you spit this out, it's black. Most people aren't used to seeing black toothpaste, but I love that. And that's a pivot. Using toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride, using charcoal toothpaste that actually activates your teeth naturally to become white. And the other thing is keeping something, sleek that has baking soda. I mix the two to brush my teeth. This is a natural teeth whitener, baking soda. And you just put the toothpaste on the brush and then put a little of the powder on your palm and then scrape your toothbrush over there and put it all in your mouth. And that is a great, 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 great way to keep your teeth white. Now, this is expensive. I don't even use it. You can just get, coconut oil. But this is a coconut oil that has a mint flavor. So it's really delicious. Like, it is so delicious that I treat it like gold. Oh, excuse me, I burped. This, oh my God, is so, so, so good. I treat it like gold. Really, I do. And because the water has fluoride, you need purified water to brush your teeth and clean your toothbrush. Unfortunately, even in the United States, especially in the United States, but unfortunately as well. I'll give a shout out. I want to start getting affiliates once I get monetized, but I'll give a shout out to Refill. And this is a company that has like really good oils for your body, really good soaps. So I refill my soap with EO at their place, and it's very inexpensive. And that's a pivot too, because what you drink, what you put on your skin, and what you uh, take as a solid is going to really determine like how you get not only physically together but mentally together and powerful enough to fight any of and every of the things that come against you. So let me see. I'm gonna play one of my songs before I get off for the evening. The two of you that are on, thank you. I would love a thumbs up, but maybe you don't want to give a thumbs up, and I can understand that because I'm new to this, but I'm trying. Anyway, I'm gonna play. Let me see, what song shall I play? I did update it. You know, my iPhone is just not as savvy as the phone I'm filming from. I really prefer the phone. The Android is more user friendly than the iPhone. But I'm gonna play the music from the iPhone. Really excited about that. No thumbs up. It's okay. I'm not really doing anything right now. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is a nice song. I love that. I love that I can play music live on YouTube and it's recording. What? Okay, I'm signing out. Have a good night.